officially getting ourselves into restorative, but more restorative yoga tonight with the intention idea of kind of just, I don't want to say resetting our nervous system, but just paying attention to intentionally taking a break and intentionally trying to kind of move out of the hustle and bustle, physically, emotionally, mentally, of whatever our day, week, year is like, into just being still. But as we all four here just get situated, starting our yoga journey, I want you to just kind of take stock of where you are right now. And that might mean taking stock of noticing how your body feels, noticing any parts of your body that are talking to you right now. Whether that be saying like, I hope that we'd move in this way, or I hope we don't move in this way. And then just noticing what the room is like around you, the space that you have crafted for yourself as your home self-care space. Maybe taking a moment just to look around and notice the elements of the space that you've made for yourself, the lighting, the props you've gathered, the pets you've gathered, the temperature of your room. And then begin to drop into the space of your body. And so with that, if you feel comfortable, go ahead and just close your eyes for a minute and begin paying attention to your breath. I'm going to be quiet for about 2 minutes. And with that time, I want you to just pay attention to what it feels like to be breathing right now today. Notice your inhales and your exhales. No need to change them unless you want to, but just pay attention to your breath for 2 minutes as we begin to move into class together. And if you're finding yourself struggling to pay attention to your breath, just choose a visualization that works for you. That can be your inhale and exhale. I sometimes like to use the visualization of a wave. Sometimes as I inhale, the water is drawing towards the shore. And as I exhale, it's going back out into the sea. Other times it's the opposite. Or maybe you like to imagine a balloon inflating and then deflating. But just find yourself an anchor point for your breath that you can come back to throughout tonight's class. And as we prepare to move from seated in just a few moments into our first posture, which will be child's pose, just notice what it feels like to be seated right now. Notice the points of your body touching the ground. Notice what it's like to have your spine upright, to have space in front of and behind you. We'll move from face down through some face up positions, through some twists. Just be aware of the space around you and take up as much space as you want tonight in each of these postures. Literally, with your breath, internally, emotionally. You have full permission to move, to sit, to breathe, to explore, and just to rest for the next hour. And so go ahead and briefly begin to flutter open your eyes if you need them to transition. And then find your way from seated into a child's pose position. Maybe tonight, in the interest of a restorative class, you want to add a bolster underneath your chest. Maybe you want to add a blanket underneath you or wrap it around you so that it's on top of you. But go ahead and shift into either wide-legged or knees together, whatever works for you. But a child's pose position, maybe you want to come from hands and knees in a tabletop leg, shifting your knees out to the side, shifting your hips back towards your heels. And just bring your upper body forward, resting it on the mat or a prop. And just bring either your forehead directly down to the prop or the mat, or one side of your face. I will let us know when we're halfway through if you'd like to have one side of your face and then shift. But just sink back into child's pose, noticing points of contact again with the ground. And see if you can use the next few breaths to inhale and fill yourself up. And then on your exhales, can you melt into everything that's supporting you? And just let yourself be held and supported and received. And over the next few breaths, if you would like to change which side of your face is on the mat, use the breath to flip over your head, settle back in, and rest into the second half of this pose. And coming back to your body, if you found yourself drifting, notice again parts of your body that are making contact with the mat and the prop. Begin to imagine yourself transitioning from this posture into just a pose, sometimes called a reclined bound angle. It's just going to be butterfly legs lying back onto our prop. And the way that I like to transition from this posture is just stretch out my arms, place my palms flat on the mat, and just inch my way up, leaving my legs as they are, briefly walking my palms back towards my legs. And then once we're at the top, the easiest way to minimize having to move or use too much energy is just to keep your bolster where it is or shift it up a little bit towards the mat. And just lift yourself up, spin yourself around so that your lower back is against the bolster.
And if you have been enjoying the beginning part of this class, check the screen for the full class of this yin restorative practice with me and Tails on the mat. If you are enjoying being comfortable, just continue enjoying this Oregon Coast sunset from back in the summer of 2020 and one coming up soon from the summer of 2021. And remind yourself that you can come back to this video, to these moments of pause, these moments of calm, and these moments of stillness anytime that you need them. I teach classes on a regular basis online and in person every so often in Portland, Oregon. And so check out my website, unbrokencircles.com, for more information on how to attend those classes or get the weekly or regular emails with updates on classes, meditations, and yoga and mental health resources. Also check out my Instagram page for updates from the Oregon Coast, cute pictures of Tails, and more information about how we can stay connected as you navigate and ride the waves of your life. Thanks for taking this time. If you'd like to donate to support me, I have a PayPal link in the description of this video below, and I always encourage you to leave a comment, like this video, share it with a friend, and all the other things that we do as we are navigating this brave new world in 2022 and beyond. Have a great day. Thanks for taking this time.